So welcome guys back. Welcome back to this channel. So let's get started. But before we get started, guys, if you have not subscribed, as majority of you have not, please click on that subscribe button. I'm sure you probably found this video through the search box, which means you've not subscribed. Please subscribe and let's get started. Now, if you take a look at this Euro JPY, we want to place this trade. We will go to the daily time frame. The first thing we would ask ourselves before we actually consider taking a trade is that what is the trend for this movement? So we clearly consider this is the daily time frame, and we clearly consider this is a downward movement. We are on a bearish move. We clearly can see higher, lower lows and lower highs. So we would see this as a lower lows here, and then we would consider this as a lower highs. Here comes a new lows that broke this previous lows, right? And here comes a lower highs that failed to break this previous lower highs, right? Then a new lows has been made, formed that broke this previous lows, and now we've gotten this lower high. So that is to tell you that we will be expecting a new lows again that will possibly break or probably break this previous low. So Euro JPY, we are on a bearish move. We are in lower lows and a lower highs, right? No problem about that. Secondly, is that we will be using this moving average, which is 10 period moving average. Now we all know that once this price is below our moving average, it is a bearish movement, and we have to look for a way to sell, right? So we clearly consider this movement is below our 10 period moving average. So we have to look for a way to sell. But is this pullback over? Well, I don't think so, but I know the pullback will be over soon, possibly on the 9th, which is tomorrow, or on the 10th, right? But or the next week. But I think this pullback is about to be over. We are just waiting for kind of like a major news or enough seller to come in to actually push this price down, right? Which I think will be happening that on the 9th or next week. So today, which is for the 8th, I don't think we'll be having much movement, because if you take a look at 3 days ago, this is a movement for the 6th. We kind of made, like, we like call it an indecision candlestick week here. 7th also, price kind of went up, the price dropped, right? Buyers and sellers are really dragging in. Now this price is actually pushing up, which I don't think it will actually move very well. I should expect this price to drop. So we will be battling with this price range within here, except there's a kind of like a major news, or there's a major news that will actually move this trade, or enough sellers will come in, and possibly next week before we might be getting a good amount of sale. But as at now, this price is kind of giving us like an indecision movement, but we will be expecting a drop anytime soon. So be able to know this, where this price will be moving for the 8th, right, which is today. We want to go to the 4-hour time frame. You see the 4-hour time frame. What is the 4-hour time frame telling you? 4-hour time frame is showing you an uptrend move, because we want to sell, right? We are looking for a way to sell this Euro JPY, because this is a downward movement. It is a bearish move. The best thing for us is to actually stay away from this trade, because this 4-hour time frame is showing us an higher highs and higher lows. So we are seeing something like this highs, and we say something like this higher lows, right? A new higher highs, and here comes an higher lows, right? New higher highs, and there comes an higher lows. So it will be best for you to actually stay out of this trade, because price can eventually push up and break this new previous highs. So this is one of the reasons why I'm saying we stay away from this trade. The only time you should consider to sell on this EURJPY. Oh, wait, sorry, by the way. If you want to go ahead to go long on this EURJPY, then fine, no problem. You can go ahead to do such. But I personally will be looking for a way to sell on this EURJPY, because we are on a bearish move. We actually just look for a setup, right, that will be made before we actually go ahead to sell. But right now, there's no setup. So all we just have to do, especially with sellers, we just have to wait till the time is right for us to sell. So before you actually go ahead to sell, right, before you actually look to actually place that sell button, you would want to go to your 30 minutes time frame. And what you look out for is, if you see multiple break of structure downward, then you can go ahead to sell. So we can see this as a multiple break of structure, like 3 to 4 structure downward. So we see 1 correction here, we see structure 2 correction here, right? If structure 3 can be given here, and it breaks this lows, right, especially break this level where price has been reacting to, if price can eventually break it, then we can go ahead to sell this EURJPY. If not, it will definitely come to this level, then push up again. It might be want to be ranging around this level here, where price will come You see its price has been ranging in this level here. Once price will be ranging in this level here, so price might eventually play out something like this. So because we want to sell on this EURJPY, we possibly wait for price to actually break this support level on 30 minutes time frame. And if you want to trade, if you are like a day trader, you want to trade it, right? Then you have to follow the rules of trading, which is trade what you see and not what you think. So what you clearly can see is that this price is ranging within this level, so you would want to range within this level. So take your buy to this your resistance, opt out, and then take your sell to this your support, then again take your profits, then take your buy to this your resistance. That is how you want to be doing until eventually price breaks this support. Then you might look for a way to actually sell down on EURJPY.